Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another video. Nifty has fallen nearly 2,500 points from the ATH. It's just broken the lower swing of 23,890 now. This levels, all this was discussed long back, and I have discussed what a landmine trap is. Question is now, should we start panicking the retail investors who have been investing from the top? Right? This is where all the retail investors got trapped. We'll discuss that and what is the outlook for the huge move which is going to come in the markets. First, let's discuss the landmine trap. All right. So the landmine trap. Landmine trap, I have told you before that when there is an old trap zone which is not being tested. All right. So this entire area was a trap zone when the market was rallying on the upside, right? Price was starting to fall. This I have updated in the starting of October when the price started to fall here. I told you that this landmine trap is going to play a very crucial role. Why? Because if there is a weekly closing, now this is a weekly time frame, this is not daily 1 hour, 15-minute time frame, this is a weekly time frame. If price cannot hold this level of 24,900, we are going to see a fall. And as soon as we had a weekly close below your 24,900 level, I told you the landmine trap is stripped. Somebody has stripped the landmine trap. The next target is here. And for this, I have made a very detailed video of the tool which I use, the fixed range volume profile tool. I have a separate video for that. Definitely go watch it. I told you that this is the first target, this gap here, right? This is the first target on the downside as soon as your 24,900 breaks. Next is this. Now, why was this the target? I told you that again. Question is, should the investors start panicking right now? Let's go to a blank chart first. We'll see what happens in Nifty, the higher time frame. In the higher time frame, what I wanted to note is from the low of your Monday, this is the 6th June, your 22, right? From this level here, let me just mark it so it'll be easier for you. Change the color. Yeah, 15,200 level approximately. We are in a very bullish trend. All right, we are in a very bullish trend. This is your wave 1, wave 2. We are in a wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. This is my primary count. All right, this is my primary count. Let me just mark it. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Indian market is in a very big bullish wave. Don't worry about that, investors. But the question is, yes, obviously, if a small employee or anyone who has not enough money, who is investing at the wrong moment, right? Why is it dangerous? I'll tell you that. The first primary reason for people to invest in the market is not because they understand the market. Second, it's not like they know business, what market is when they don't know, they're not taking it as a business. First primary reason why they're doing investing is, for one, they want to create wealth, correct? But they don't know how the market structure operates. They don't know how the market structure operates. That is why again and again and again, what happens is people start investing at the top, right? They start buying at the top and they start selling when move like this comes. You know the election low, right? 2,000, 3,000 points, 2,000 points fall. This is where people start panicking and start selling, right? And then market bounces. This happens all the time. That's why I have the Elliot Wave master course for you on YouTube. It's available in 4 different languages now. If you study that, it's very clear for you that this structure here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is this 1, 2, 3, 4? I'll tell you. Let me just mark this also for you. This is a 3.3, 3.4, and 3.5. Let me just change the color so that you can understand it better. Just give me a second. Yeah. Let me change the color. Yeah. Once I change this, you will understand very clearly that the market itself, right? The market itself is moving in a very fast manner on the top side. Now, if it's moving fast, that's not an issue, but where is it exactly? The position of the market. Let me just remove this so you will understand better. Yeah. Now, if you have studied the intermediate stage, I have told you something about a subwave, right? A wave within a wave. Now, at this point, people are thinking, why should I watch this video? I want just to know what is going to happen. Now, I'm going to tell you something very important, which you will remember for the next 2 years. The drop which is coming right now, right? Remember what I'm telling you, the drop which is coming right now in the market, and it will continue just for a few more months, or it may continue till the end of 2025. This is the golden opportunity for you. Now, why is this golden opportunity? Let me show it to you on the chart. This is the weekly time frame for Nifty. All right. In the weekly time frame for Nifty, if you look at the counts from 15,190 level, this is wave one, wave two. Again, I want the advanced concept members. You will know exactly what to look for. Use the indicators. You can find out what I'm telling you exactly. Okay, this is a weekly chart. Apply it. For those who are not the advanced concept members, listen to me very carefully. We are in a wave three. Inside the wave three, we just finished one part. So this is 3.3. All right. This is my primary count. There's another count. I'll discuss that also. This is the primary count. So 3.3 wave. Now we're going for something called a 3.4. All right. In this case, what happens in a 3.4 is that a very simple drop comes. Let me show it to you. It'll be better. Fibonacci retracement for this entire move. Right now, 90% of the people will think that this point is your wave three. Right, this one, this white one, and then we are going for a wave four. This is what 90% of the people think, and I don't blame them. Maybe my methods are different. All my followers, regular followers, know we do something completely different from what the regular people do. For example, at this point here, when everyone are going for 27,000 targets, right? I have been warning from this entire rise that there are only traps in the market, especially this last rise. I told you, I'm sorry. I tweeted this literally. I said the same words. I'm sorry, but only thing I see is traps. This is what I tweeted. And where is the market right now? Nearly 2,500 points drop. So again, when I tell you something, it's not for me to get some likes or subscribers. That will come eventually, because I'll tell you what, people are looking for genuine learning. At some point in your trading career, you will look for genuine learning. So that is what I'm doing from the beginning. I'm not giving you trading buy and sell signals. And for example, just today, I updated a buy setup list and a sell setup list for my Underground Traders group members. So these are the stocks which are in the November month buy setup list. Now, am I telling them to buy? No. I'm only providing them with weekly time analysis. So suppose we have Asian Paints, right? So Asian Paints is the first stock here. If this stock comes in my weekly time analysis, weekly radar, I'll update it to the Underground Traders group. So when the time zone comes and price is near the time zone, they know what setup to look for. And I'm not going to tell them buy or sell. This is up to them. I've provided everything, including an entry exit indicator. With the help of an indicator, you can find entry and exit in your demo account. Everything I've provided. So that is the learning part which you will have to do here. Right now, 38 to 50% zone. This I have told repeatedly in the Elliot Wave Master Course, that a 38 to 50% zone for wave 4 is the zone of continuation. What is this 38 to 50% zone? It is coming. Can you see this candle here? This candle here. This is nothing but your election day. Election day candle. Let me go down to our daily chart. You'll see it much clear. All right. So this happened in your election results week. This one. So this is your 38 to 50% zone. Simple. Wave 4. Now, what is this wave 4? Many of you already know, but those who don't know, wave 4 is the most dangerous wave. This is where 90% of the retailers lose money. In the Elliot Wave Master Course, I've told you that in this wave, right, the professionals, they chill. They don't do anything much. As an investor, this is your golden opportunity. Why? Because you know that after this, there's going to be a huge spike up of wave 5. Now, question is, when should you enter the market in a wave 4? Now, that is the most expensive question. Why is it expensive? Because that is a literal $1 million question. Wave 4 can come in any shape. What do I mean that? What do I mean by that? Wave 4s are usually in two states. There are time correction and price correction. Time correction is nothing but a sideways move. What if the market goes like this? It's called a sideways move. All right. So that is time correction. There are ABC flat patterns, irregular flat patterns, all that. That is your sideways move. Now there's a price correction, ABC pattern like this. Okay, A, B, C. This is that. So in any case, if price correction comes, then you already know 38 to 50% zone. This zone, right, and bounce from here, this will take you to ATH and little more than ATH, 27,000 or 28,000. All right. The minimum target is ATH. After that, everything is bonus. Now, let me repeat that again, this last statement. If bounce comes from 38 to 50% zone, that is nothing but your weekly candle of your election day results, this entire weekly candle from here. If we finish the correction ABC pattern, now I'll come to that, don't worry. This, we are going back to test the ATH minimum. After that, everything is bonus. So don't put target 27,000, 28,000, 29,000. Don't put all that. Minimum ATH. After that, everything is bonus. All right. Good. Now, the shape of wave 4, that is the most dangerous part now. The shape of wave 4, if it is coming like this is just your wave A, what is happening right now. There is going to be a wave B, then there's going to be a wave C. This is one of the patterns, normal price correction patterns. Can you predict in advance whether this is going to come in price correction, or can you predict in advance it's going to be ABC flat, sideways move, A, B, C pattern? Can you predict this? No, you cannot predict it. Everything depends on the next bounce of wave B, how far it goes, right? Everything depends on that bounce. You can't do anything. All right. Now, I hope you're getting some idea. The higher time frame picture, weekly time frame, we know, yes, ATH is going to be retested. 38 to 50% zone is important. This level, I'll just mark it for you. It's 26,000, 22,640, 670, sorry. And then the lower part is 21,590, 38 to 50% zone. As long as this is sustaining on the downside, I'm talking again weekly time frame. This is a long-term picture, all right? As long as this is sustaining, we are going to touch minimum ATH. Investors can take note. Very simple. Now, the only trick in wave 4 is that it will never tell you. Like I said, you cannot predict wave 4, and it is the most dangerous wave. Watch this. Wave 4 can come as a triangle also, like this. All right. It can also be some sort of a weird WXYXZ pattern. It can also be a small ending diagonal. It can be anything. All right. That is why professionals, they usually don't trade wave 4. Now I'm talking about larger time frame. Professionals leave the shorter time frame, so weekly, daily. They don't usually trade wave 4. They know what is going to happen. It's going to be a next rally. So when there is consolidation in price, look at the previous trend. The previous trend is bullish. After this correction, there is also going to be a bullish trend. So the investors who have invested at this point, the only option you have, if you have not booked, if you did not put your stop loss, if you did not do anything, the only option you have is to learn to trade. Learn to trade. After you learn to trade, you can cover up your losses here. All right, this is what I have told so many people so many times. Sir, I have entered the market exactly at the top. There are many times this happened, many times. Some people have asked me at this point here. Some people have asked me here. Some people asked me here. I have entered exactly at the top. What do I do? I'm like, you have to have the skills. At least you should respect your own stop loss, or else have the skills to earn money regularly. What you have invested is for your passive income, right? You can't do active income through investing. It's passive. Simple, guys. Very important point is that if you have invested at this point and now you know market is going to bounce from here, if you have not taken your stop loss, you have to learn trading. There's no other option. You can't sit and hope, okay, I'll do something. Now, deep pockets people, I'm telling you already that this is my zone. I will look for price to come here and then bounce from here. This is the best spot. Now, question is, what is the guarantee that price will come here? Can I short the market here? That is your lower time frame uh, trading, right? Should I short the market? That is again your FNO players who come talking about only investing here. I hope this idea is clear for you guys. And towards the end of 2025, I hope we'll get a very strong move on the upside. This will create near 20 in the year of 2025 will create a nice bottom. If it comes like this market, it'll be very good. Or we know that obviously the market spends some time, it can also do like this in the year of 2025 end, and then we might go for a big move on the upside. We'll see all that later, guys, but I hope you understand the longer term picture. 35 38 to 50% zone is important, and we are only in the wave 3. So after this, right after this, there will be again a drop in the market. There will be a drop again in the market, and then again rally. So this is just a higher low which is going to come now. Higher low which is going to come now, and then another move is going to come on the upside. All right. So this is all I wanted to update you guys, but all of you already know that those who are regularly following me, I won't leave you with just giving you one simple view. I'll give you some levels also to watch for. Before we go into the levels, let me just show you some important events that are happening this week. The first most important event happening is your US presidential elections. Now the website I'm using here is called tradingeconomics.com/calendar. You can check the calendar here. The first most important event is your presidential elections happening on the 5th. The results are expected to be on the 5th, expected to be on the 5th November, US time night. All right. So the US time night. So that is 6th morning for us. All right. That's the morning of 6th for us. So let's just look at some levels of GAN. Again, I have discussed this earlier in my previous video. In your weekly options trading wave theory and option selling video, just have a look at it. Why I use these levels is simply just to give me an idea. Now, for example, let me remove this. I'll show you. We are looking for some levels in the recent move, right? We want to see some levels here, but this is blank space. You see this? This is blank space. Entire thing is blank. What levels will I know? Nothing. I don't know any important level here or here or here. So this is why I use the GAN star. You can call it. Some people call it GAN emblem. Some people call it different names, but it's not necessary. Again, I'm not going to teach you this. It's just for my reference, which I'm going to look for, and some levels you can also look for. The first most important, this is your monthly chart, sorry, daily chart for the month of November. Some important levels. So tomorrow is 5th November, right? So this is a point where your time, this is your vertical time, and this is your horizontal level. This is your price. Your time and price are meeting with these diagonals. So I call this is space point. So time, price, and space point. Important point. Like that, there's another point over here. So what are these levels? This is 24,448. That is for tomorrow, one of the level. 24,770. Now this is the closest level. There's another level at 24,126. So 126, 24,126, 23,770, and 24,480. Now 24,480 is far away. So let's keep an eye on 23,770. All right. For next couple of days, we'll keep an eye on this level. Now, this is just a higher time frame. Just note another level of all these are different Gann angles, all right, 23,590. This is your monthly for the month of November. Now let me just shift to a weekly. Small weekly chart. We had 23,770, right? So this is another important level of 23,763. So 770 and 763, 10 points difference. This level becomes important. This is nothing but your weekly chart. Another weekly level where today market took support was your 23,800 and 38 level, right? This is where the market took support from today. So tomorrow, where can the market go? This time zone is on the 6th, right? 6th of November. So market can go here, it can go here, it can stay like this, it can go anywhere and come back here. So this we'll see on that day what happens. But right now for tomorrow, keep this level in mind. 23,760 is an important level. And below this for the week, we have other levels. I'll keep updating you guys into a Telegram. Last time I gave you this level of 23,000 at this point, right? This is a different graph right now, but at this point I showed you in the live video, previous week video of 23,000, 24,354, and this is where the market took your reversal from. All right. Keep this in mind, guys, for tomorrow. 23,763 to 770 is one important level. Let me go back to the monthly chart and show you. The next level is 24,125, 126. So let us check where it is. In this case, it is near your 24,134. So basically, all these levels are important. Make note of them in your chart. Pause the video, take a screenshot. Keep it as reference points. Now, how do you use them? I told you, I'm not using them for direction. I'm just using them for time and price points in the market. I will study the structure of the market. That is more important for me. Structure of the market on a smaller time frame is very simple right now. I didn't want this video to be long, but again, all my videos are simply longer than expected. Right now, what I expect the market to do is this fall, let me show you, is baseless, meaning this last bit, right? This last bit is triggered by your bulls, not by your bears. Let me just explain it to you. This is my fixed range volume profile tool. Applying it on this last recent fall. Move into a smaller time frame. The most recent fall happened here. Let's check again. 1 hour chart. Yeah. So if you see this part here, the highest selling pressure or most selling pressure is coming here. Okay. This is where the sellers have stepped in the market. Small level where bulls got trapped is over here. 24,001, nearly 200 approximately level. Let me just mark it. For my reference, 187 to 200, 220, right? Near that level, this is where the recent bulls got trapped here. What I'm going to look for is only this level. So tomorrow a surprise up move comes. For me, this level will be important. I want to see how price reacts here. Right now, the entire selling has happened in this zone. Here, what has happened is not your bulls. This is where, sorry, not your bears. This is where your bulls triggered the stop loss. These kind of moves which come, right? These kind of sharp moves which come is where your bears did not enter. Here, your bears entered at this point. This part here, then who sold at this part? Why is the candle like this big? It's because your bulls stop loss got triggered. Now, why should the stop loss get triggered at this point here? Let me just see the previous swing. Yeah, check this out. This is the previous swing, and the bulls stop loss got triggered here at this point in this candle, right? And this is where the market turned around intraday. It might not be over. Somebody must have entered the market here at this point. Again, market might come down tomorrow. We'll see that tomorrow. For now, important for you to note is just wait for a few more days. Election is happening in US. Huge volatility can be there in Indian markets. I have given you some levels to watch for tomorrow: 770, 763, and below that 590. Right? I'll keep updating it to you in the live market, those who are in the Telegram group, as well as in Twitter, those who are following me. All right. So keep following these levels, guys. And right now, it is not safe to trade on a shorter term. On a weekly chart, I've explained it to you what investors need to look for, what to expect in the market in the coming long-term cycle. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in another video. Definitely keep watching the next series of video. It will be helpful for you in your trading journey. Thank you, guys. I'll see you again.